If you're thinking about getting into anime or just want something new to watch, this list might help. All of these shows are short, don't have a ton of seasons, and are easy to get into. Honestly, it's better to start with something short and solid instead of jumping straight into the super hyped, long running ones. These 5 picks have good stories, great animation, and are just really fun to watch. Chainsaw Man is one of those anime that feels different right from the beginning. It's got this raw energy that makes it hard to look away. The main character, Denji, doesn't have big dreams like saving the world. He just wants a normal life. That makes him feel real. The story mixes brutal action with dark humor, and somehow it works. The animation is sharp, the pacing is fast, and every episode leaves you wondering what's coming next. What I really liked is how the characters aren't perfect. They're messy, unpredictable, and sometimes do things that don't make sense. But that's kind of the point. It's not about being a hero. It's about surviving in a messed up world. If you're into shows like Jujutsu Kaisen or Tokyo Ghoul, Chainsaw Man will probably hit the same spot, but with its own wild personality. Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is popular for a reason. The story follows Tanjiro, who's trying to protect his sister after their family is attacked by demons. It sounds pretty standard, but the way it's told makes it stand out. The visuals are probably the biggest highlight. Every fight scene looks like a painting in motion. It's smooth, colorful, and just really cool to watch. The characters are also easy to care about. Tanjiro is kind, determined, and you actually want him to succeed. Zenitsu and Inosuke bring a lot of energy and balance out the mood with their own styles. What I liked most is how even the demons have backstories that make you feel for them. If you've seen Bleach or Full Metal Alchemist, this one might give off a similar vibe but feels way more polished visually. Haikyuu is a sports anime, but even if you don't care about volleyball, it's still worth watching. The characters are super likable, and the way the show builds up matches makes every point feel intense. It's not just about winning, it's about how the team grows together. The animation during games is clean and really captures the speed and tension. One thing I loved is that it doesn't just focus on the main team. Other teams and players also get the spotlight, and it makes everything feel more real. You start rooting for opponents too, which is kind of rare. If you liked Kuroko no Basket or even My Hero Academia for the team dynamics, Haikyuu has that same energy but in a more grounded way. Spy X Family. Spy X Family has a fun mix of action, comedy, and a little bit of wholesome chaos. It's about a spy who needs to build a fake family for a mission, but the twist is that his fake wife is an assassin, and his adopted daughter can read minds. The setup sounds a bit crazy, but the way it's done makes it super easy to enjoy. The humor feels natural, and the family moments are actually kind of sweet. It doesn't try too hard to be emotional, which makes the serious parts hit better. Plus, the animation looks good and the story flows well. It's not action-heavy all the time, but when it does kick in, it looks great. If you're into shows like Great Pretender or The Millionaire Detective, this has a similar fun with a secret vibe. Solo Leveling has the kind of story that's just satisfying to watch unfold. The main character, Jinwoo, starts off super weak, but after surviving a brutal dungeon, he gets the power to level up on his own. From there, he becomes this overpowered hunter, and watching his journey is just cool. The world feels like an RPG game with dungeons, monsters, and boss fights, but it never feels too complicated. What I liked most is the pacing. It doesn't waste time dragging things out. Every episode has a purpose, and the fights get better as Jinwoo grows. The animation is smooth and makes the intense scenes feel even more epic. If you've watched Sword Art Online or Tower of God, Solo Leveling gives that same feeling of leveling up and pushing through stronger enemies, but with more focus on the main character. So yeah, these are all short anime with good stories, solid animation, and a lot of stuff to enjoy without needing to commit to hundreds of episodes. Whether you're just starting out or looking for something new, these are easy to get into and hard to stop watching.